Good day, sir and classmates. I am Delbert Chan Ilindo from BEd 3A. Today, I'm going to tackle about using pupil-generated board displays. These are the learning targets. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to discuss the importance of pupil-generated board displays in enhancing literacy and learning literature, synthesize the experiences of English elementary teachers on using pupil-generated board displays, and create a mini board display for an elementary English class. Have you ever noticed the displays in elementary classrooms? Many of them are created by the students themselves. These aren't just decorations. They are powerful learning tools. They make learning fun and help students improve their reading and writing skills. Many students are visual learners. Student-made displays are a fantastic way to engage them. These interactive displays encourage participation. Here are some samples of interactive pupil-generated classroom displays. The following were modified techniques from Hemley P., Hemley W., and Potter 2014. Let's start. Number 1. Quotable Quotes Board. Pupils post on the bulletin board the quotable quotes they have found in the storybooks, poems, or short stories they have read in a read aloud activity or a book talk. This is one way to gauge how the literary piece relates to them. As a beginning teacher, you might want to ask them to share why the quotes are quotable for them. In this way, you target critical thinking and oral literacy. Number 2, hashtag my superhero wall. Pupils post the drawing of their ideal character in the story or the persona in the poem. Beside the image is the reason why they like that drawing. In this way, writing literacy is enhanced as well as their reflective thinking. This activity likewise targets to improve the ability of the children to relate to people and be sensitive to the thoughts and emotion of others. Number 3, butcher paper. The teacher posts a butcher paper on a graphic organizer with title prompts selected by the literature teacher and a blank space for students to write on. The graphic organizer acts as a memory aid for the pupils to organize their thoughts about a specific topic. Number 4, collecting words wall. The teacher posts an empty envelope on the board. It will act as a basket of difficult words that the pupils might have encountered in the read aloud activity or book talk. The pupils who have encountered such vocabulary will be responsible for determining the meaning, writing a sentence using the vocabulary, and writing the specific phrase or sentence where such word was used in the text. They will all write these details on a piece of paper that will be kept inside the envelope, posted on the wall. Anyone who wishes to see the difficult words that his or her classmates have encountered can have the chance to see them. Again, curiosity among the learners is heightened. Though this activity, in that way, the pupils can try to read the book or the literary piece that others have read. Number 5, create
Create.
opening lines wall. Many students will remember a piece of literature through its opening lines, so the learners could be asked to document the opening lines of the book they have already read or the literary pieces that they intend to read. This process product activity can establish anticipation in the reader and aid the mood that something really fabulous is about to be read. Number 6, the class bookworm. This pupil-generated wall is an add-on board for the pupils to write their thoughts related to the literary piece read in class. It acts as a freedom wall or a vandal wall regarding the literary piece they have read. Creative and reflective thinking abilities may be enhanced through this activity. Their thoughts may also be used as a supplement for literary analysis. Number 7, the Widow Bank or the WIDO Bank is small group discussions may sometimes result in unanswered questions of the learners. One good way to generate ideas of the class is through the WIDO bank or the What I Don't Understand bank. This activity embeds the pupils to forget the boggling questions. Also, it acts as an avenue for them to be heard in class without using their oral skills, especially if the questions are quite uncomfortable for them to verbalize. This activity can also permit you to create a community of readers who feel that their questions are welcome. The pupils will just write their boggling questions on an index card and shoot it in the envelope posted on the wall. Other pupils are free to answer the questions through writing. To sum up, pupil-generated board displays are a valuable tool for enhancing literacy and fostering a love for literature in elementary English classrooms. By engaging students and creating and contributing to these displays, teachers can create a dynamic and interactive learning environment that promotes critical thinking, collaboration, and a deeper understanding of literary concepts. That's all. Thank you for listening.